Hey, Sunday Funday! It should come out on Sunday, hopefully. Last three haven't. Hey everybody, Sunday Funday is back. Talking about Secret Life of Pets because I don't even remember what the other movie that came out. Oh yeah, my kid Dave knew Wayne dates I don't care about. I think I kept calling him like Aaron or something last week. Oh well, but yeah. I would see the kids movie this week. And as little as I wanted to see the Mike and Dave thing, I really was like, maybe this will be cute. It'll be fun. I'll forget it in like an hour. This movie is a piece of crap. Oh, this was not good. Not at all. To sum it all up, if you watch the trailers, you have seen this movie. Big little dog once is like a dog, like every dog, and is all happy about his heart. Yay! Then big dog comes in. Oh no! Shenanigans. Comes back together. Oh, moment. I guess maybe it doesn't help that I'm not a dog person. I am more of a cat person. Not that I didn't get these jokes. But a lot of the humor that was here in this movie was very what you would expect. Like, if you asked me, hey, write a script for me and make jokes about dogs and how they act with owners and, pardon me, and all that, give me 30 minutes, I would probably write you the script. You have seen these jokes before, you've heard them all before, and it's a very tedious movie. This is the movie that was made simply because, hey, we need to make a quick buck, let's make a kids movie and just have this be able to help support this. And you could tell, I mean, I haven't seen very many kids movies lately. I haven't seen Finding Dory or Zootopia. Though what I've heard, they're pretty good. Though Finding Dory, I've heard mixed about it. But Zootopia, I heard, was actually really good. And from what I've seen of it, it looked fairly funny. Because it played with the fact they're animals. And also played with the fact that they're pretty much humans. Which I thought was goofy. I would have watched it. Though I think we wouldn't have watched Hardcore Henry instead. Oh, but this is the trend that I've been seeing a lot from many of these different kids movies throughout the past decade or so. With the Madagascar movies where people are like, oh, they're so hilarious. It's what you expect. It's about as child-friendly humor as you can get. With, oh look, we're going to see some sounds kind of naughty. Ooh, it's for the adults. But none of it's really naughty. It's just stuff. And it just wears on me. It didn't help I went to see this movie by myself. With the exception of all the other people. And strangely enough, I was like the only guy who was by myself. Except for two dildos sitting next to me. I'm like, okay, I see. I'm in pedophile section, I guess. Oh. Maybe just play Pokemon Go instead. Maybe they'll make it better. No, it makes it worse. It makes it worse. But yeah, God, I'm sitting here trying to describe the plot, but I mean, it's exactly what you've seen in the trailers. You have the main dog, his name is Max. If I'm not mistaken, he's voiced by Louis C.K., but it doesn't have any of the dejected with society and just plain don't give a crap attitude that we love from Louis C.K. He's kind of hyperactive, though he still has that kind of voice to him, and it kind of just, it doesn't work for the character. He's supposed to be very excitable and impressionable and everything, and he's just there. He's just a dog. He does things and he's kind of dumb. And he gets a new brother who's a big shaggy brown dog who we don't learn till later in the movie. It's like, oh, he used to have an owner, but then he ran away, and owner might have died. We don't know. Owner might have moved for all we know. And it's like, oh, sequel bait. We're gonna find Duke's original owner. Oy, probably. And you go through all the shenanigans, like, oh, here's cats doing cat things. They don't like dogs, but then there's just stuff that happens. And pretty much Max doesn't like Duke, because Duke's a new dog. And Duke's kind of a jerk. Like, we're supposed to sympathize with Duke in any fashion, and he really, besides at the very end, whenever he gets this, oh, revelation, oh, I used to have an owner before this lady adopted me. And if I go back to the pound, they're going to put me down. Even though it's like, why would they? You're just a dog. Whoopee. I mean, maybe because you're older, but more than anything, they probably give you to SPCA. Because that's, or ASPCA. Sorry. Can't speak. Can't say acronyms. Pardon me. Yeah, it's like, okay, what? But Duke's a jerk off. Max is kind of a dweeb, and you're watching them do stuff, and they don't play off each other very well, which doesn't help. Like, there's a lot of times, like, they'll be talking to each other, and this is just a thing with me and dealing with voice acting. I don't feel like I'm dealing with two characters that are in the same room together. They're just talking to each other and playing off each other. I feel like I'm listening to actors who are just reading off lines. It's like, alright, is that a rap? Alright, that's a rap. Alright, let the next guy come in. I think, no, it wasn't Albert Brooks. Albert Brooks he plays a hawk in this movie, who's probably the best part of this movie, and he has like 12 lines. I really can't remember who plays Duke. It's going to bug me, and I don't want to get on my phone like I normally do. It'd be better if I had somebody to help vamp. Told Megan she should have been here. Damn. Oh well. Yeah. Duke and Max get into it. They don't like each other. And eventually, like, Max is being a dickhead to Duke, so Duke says, I'm going to throw you away, and I'll be the only dog. Yay! Thanks, Duke. You're still a douchebag then. But whenever this happens, they run across all these alley cats, like you've seen in the trailers, like, oh, what the heck happened to you? Or something, whatever joke they say. All the kids, yay! It's so funny. Saying it. That is one of the worst things. This movie, I have seen a lot of it. Does not help that I go to the movies very regularly, but also, if you watch anything on television, there's been ads for this. A lot of the ads have been what is within this movie, and honestly, there's not much outside of the trailer. I think this was like somebody wrote down a concept, and then somebody picked it up and was like, oh, this is award-winning, and the person's like, I want to flesh out. No. We're just going with this concept, and we're not going to add anything else to it. Because the only addition to any semblance of a plot they have here is that eventually, like, they get, Max and Duke get caught by these dog-controlled pound people who constantly show up just to cause Duke and Max to have to run. And but after they get caught by them, eventually Kevin Hart, who plays the rabbit in this movie, breaks them out because they lie to him. Because he says, oh, we kill humans, because Kevin Hart's part of this pretty much gang of animals who hate humans because they flushed us away. Even though one of them's a bulldog, another one's a snake like the size of a house. Like what? Pardon. And then, like, there's crocodiles, which is a little in joke because they're in New York. And there's a bunch of other cats. It's like, wait, y'all sure you're all flushed or you're just abandoned? Y'all are getting your words mixed up here. And that was caused a small little issue with me. I'm like, wait, flush? No, abandon would probably be a better word. Now y'all want to keep using the word flush for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, it's trying to flush a rabbit down the toilet. Get down there, flush bastard. That'd be a neat trick. Explain that to your plumber. How the hell do you have a dead rabbit in there? You must crawl up in there. Yeah. They run across Kevin Hart's group. Originally, they lie. And then the original cats that had first scared Duke and Max before they got captured by the dog control people will show up, and they're like, oh no, they didn't kill humans, they're just dirty, filthy pets. And it's like, oh no, we're gonna kill you. And they kill this snake, the big freaking snake, because it's about to like eat Max. And they kill it in a kind of horrific way. Like at the beginning of X-Men Apocalypse, like people are just getting squished by this falling pyramid thing. That is what happens here in all essence. It's like, except for it's just one animal, and it's like, it's so funny. That's kind of horrific. Especially considering it's like, well, what was so bad about this animal that we had to kill it? Well, I was trying to kill the heroes, but I mean, why would we care if these heroes died or not? As far as we know, they've kind of been dickheads. They're not enjoyable people to watch. It's like, it's so funny, but it's dead. It's dead as a door now. Like, they pick up, like, part of its tail, just falls limp. It's like, oh, okay. So that's what this kind of movie's going to be. And it really makes even less sense because, like, Max and Duke are just running around town trying to escape the evil fleshed animals. Well, the whole time we've had, I don't know who plays her, but I know the voice, I just can't place it. But there's this little bitty, little white fuzzy dog that you see in the trailer. She's like, where's Max? She's that one. She is trying to find them the whole time, and she's getting into, like, things. Like, she talks to Albert Brooks, who's a hawk, and Albert Brooks is kind of psychotic, but he's very kind of mafioso about it. So he's actually fun. It's like he's putting in some kind of effort, even though this is like a zero effort movie. Yeah, we get to see them chasing down and trying to find Max and Duke. And it just doesn't. It just goes back over the ground we've already went through with the movie, except for we get to see this one dog, the one he's paradise, is the Basset Hound. Because I guess it's funny to hear old people talk. Like, literally everything he kept saying, I think it was supposed to be a joke, but nobody was laughing. Not even the kids. It's like, old people are funny, right? Right? I don't know. This movie felt very lazy. And also, it didn't help, like, at one point, Max and Duke go, like, oh, we need some meat. I smell sausages. They keep saying sausages. They're in a hot dog factory. Sausages. It's hot dogs. I know you know what they are. They're hot dogs. And even the factory's called, like, Wiener or something. It's supposed to be a joke, and it's like, but it's, like, too on the nose for me to even giggle at the pun. Yeah, we just go across them, just going from place to place to place. And that's the best way to describe this plot. It just goes from spot to spot to spot and just kind of hops around. Not really any glue holding it together. It's just something to have a movie moving forward. Because otherwise, it is just Reservoir Dogs, where there's nothing that fucking happens in that movie. I don't care if you want to include all the ear, or the big ear cutting scene, which amounts to nothing by the end of it all. Much like all that movie. But this just kind of doesn't do anything, and that's a big issue with this movie. Take Finding Nemo in one instance. Finding Nemo is, in all essence, a pretty safe movie in terms of its plot. It is just a dad trying to find his son. Simplistic plot. But because of the interesting characters, because of the actually funny jokes, funny moments, and legitimately parts where it's kind of you're really worried about these characters, it becomes a very good movie. Take Monsters Inc. even though that one has a much more intricate plot. Because I'm trying to think of movies that have simplistic plots to make a point. But still, Monsters Inc., I hate to be sitting there bringing up nothing but Disney movies, but hey, it is what it is. But Monsters Inc. has a more sophisticated plot, even though it still is not like the most intertwined Inception bullshit or Stellar. But it has a lot to it. And not only that, but the characters are unique. The characters are funny. They play off each other. I am going dry. Pardon me. Lose my voice right there. I was like, oh. Yeah, but you have a very interesting story to be told with Monsters Inc. Hell, I can think of a couple of movies that weren't Disney movies. Megamind had a very interesting plot, even though it was a pretty simplistic one, and you could see the payoff at the end of the movie, but I still thought it was fun. I thought the voice actors did a great job of what they were supposed to do. Monsters vs. Aliens, for all its faults and everything, I think it was still a very fun movie. And Despicable Me, which I'm guessing this is drawing the most from, not only because it's the same studio that did it, but also it is the same, I think it's the same director, or at least some of the same producers. Despicable Me had a much more interesting plot, even though I think it wore a lot quicker than the other movies I've listed already. This movie just has no real anything going for it. It's just dogs trying to get back to their owner's place. And like I said, the plot's kind of lazy. They just show back up and they get back together. Kevin Hart's group decides to not hate humans anymore. Just because of something. I can't even remember why. They just something like, oh no, we're going to be nice now. We'll help you out. Oh yeah, it's because at the same time whenever the sausage factory, just fucking hot dogs, Duke gets captured, and so do some of Kevin Hart's lackeys, and Kevin Hart's like, I will help you, Max, and rescue them, even though I hate you. And like I said, the movie's just lazy. All of it just feels lazy. It's contrived as can be in the worst sense. I know people are like, well, it's a kid's movie, you have to forgive it. Lion King, Aladdin, Sleeping Beauty, or Beauty and the Beast, actually, I'd say better. Because Sleeping Beauty to me is like, Beauty and the Beast. Hell, even the new Jungle Book, if you take Mowgli out of it, was at least decent. Mowgli, I think his name's Mowgli. I keep calling him Mowgli. I'm totally wrong. But, I mean, I can think of so many movies that, yes, they're kids' movies, but they can still be enjoyed by adults. They can still have some darker kind of themes in a way. Like Lion King, there's a lot of death and everything. And there's a lot of revenge into it. And even Monsters vs. Aliens, in a way, it's a very kind of teenager thing. In fact, it's accepting yourself for what you are. Which I love that message. I love the monsters and everything. Sure, the alien thing was kind of stupid and got a little annoying after a while, but that's neither here nor there. But this movie, there's just nothing to it. It's just pets on a crazy adventures. I don't know. I mean, it's surprising that I just... Sorry, Goku wanted to say something. But it's surprising, like right now, I just described the entire plot, and I think it took me like 10 minutes to actually describe it. But yeah, it's lazy. It's very, very lazy, and I didn't enjoy this at all. I just sat a lot doing this. I mean, it's bad that I'm really looking forward to Kubo and the Two Strings. I think it's called Kubo. It's Kuno. I can't remember which. I think it's Kubo. I'm really looking forward to that. I see it has some kids' humor, especially with a lot of stuff Matthew McConaughey's doing. But it looks fun. It looks like it's going to have fun with itself. And it looks like it's also... It looks gorgeous. I just will say that much. I don't know if that's all claymation or if that's actually just a style of CGI or something. But it looks beautiful. I'm looking forward to it. And really, the best way I can describe it, Kubo's the movie I want to see. Like, I want to see a good kids movie that still has stuff that kids can enjoy. There's a lot of animation. There's a lot of beauty to it that kids can, and ooh, nah, and all this, and enjoy the little goofy moments. But then there's still this central story of a child who's trying to rescue their mother. I want to see that. That sounds interesting. And then the other trailer that I saw that makes me just, is the same studio that did this is releasing their own version of Zootopia, pretty much, called Sing. Which, oh boy, does that look like it's pandering to kids about as hard as possible. It's surprising that I saw that and I was like, oh, don't tell me how that's how it's going to be. It's how this movie's going to be. Oh my god, don't... Ah, yeah, it is. Sorry, Goku. Nope, can't talk. Nope. Sorry. Try again, shut up. Sorry. My friends somebody keeps texting me, so I'm like, gotta do something. God. Yeah, I wouldn't go see this. Don't take your kids to go see this. Maybe they're going to kind of enjoy it, but I mean, like, I would hear the kids would be chuckling here and there, but most of the parents are like this. I mean, that's how I was, and I saw other people, and they were all that way, just bored to tears like I was. Hell, there was even also this little Minions thing right beforehand, because like all cartoon movies nowadays have like little shorts, which I actually like that idea. But this one was just the Minions getting into wacky antics to try and get a blender. It was cute enough. It was funny. It was fine. But this movie blew. And I also was real surprised. This movie didn't look all that great. I mean, it looked alright, but I mean... mid-2000s CGI. And it's like, it's bad that, again, I saw Kubo and Two Strings trailer before this. Oh my god, don't... Ah, yeah, it is. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't go see this. Don't take your kids to go see this. Maybe they're going to kind of enjoy it, but I mean, like, I would hear the kids would be chuckling here and there, but most of the parents are like this. I mean, that's how I was, and I saw other people, and they were all that way, just bored to tears like I was. Hell, there was even also this little Minions thing right beforehand, because like all cartoon movies nowadays have like little shorts, which I actually like that idea. But this one was just the Minions getting into wacky antics to try and get a blender. It was cute enough. It was funny. It was fine. But... this movie blew. And I also was real surprised. This movie didn't look all that great. I mean, it looked alright, but I mean, mid-2000s CGI. And it's like, it's bad that, again, I saw Kubo and Two Strings trailer before this. That movie looks gorgeous. Zootopia, I've seen many of the trailers for. I still need to see the movie. In fact, I might do something about that. It looks very good. This looks old. It looks like none of the dogs looked very like they didn't look like, oh, that's a dog that actually it looks fuzzy. It looks like someone want to pet or anything. It just looks like a bunch of rubber balloons walking around. Maybe I'm getting cynical, but since I really can't talk about this movie, it's that fucking forgettable. Like right now, I'm sitting there, I'm struggling. Like, well, is there anything really I kind of liked about? I mean, I smiled here and there. It's like Albert Brooks would kind of give me a little. Everything else is, I mean, just sighing the whole time. So yeah, missed this. It's a pile of shit. If you want to score, this feels mean. And it probably is. I don't care really though. At 2. I mean, maybe Albert Brooks kind of saves us a little bit, but there's nothing here you need to go see. There's nothing you need to go see this in theaters. This is a movie that looks like it should have just been released straight to DVD, like Alpha and Omega, which probably should have been but didn't. And you're gonna pop it in for your kids, like, here you go, little bastards, go shut up for an hour and a half. Yeah, this movie feels long. You know, it's the weird thing. It's like an hour and a half long. I'm sitting there like, can you end? I just want you to end. It doesn't feel like there's anything left here. There's no meat on these bones. But hey, yeah, miss this. Go take your kids to see something else. Take them to see Captain America. That'll be a good, wholesome movie. But really, it's a movie I think you could easily take a kid to. Maybe some of the darker or harder themes, like some of the Baron Zemo stuff, might be a little bit more difficult to get. But hey, it is what it is. They'll still like it. It's flashy. It's fun. This is not very fun. That's the weird thing. It's like this movie just kind of there. So, you know, miss it or go see Finding Dory. Who cares? Anything earned seeing this. Secret Life of Pets sucked ass. Oh, but I forgot. Next week. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Ghostbusters is next week. But I have to see that because it's the only thing coming out next week. Oh, damn it. So, next week, people, I get it finally out of the way. Ghostbusters will come out. So yeah, avoid Secret Life of Pets. See anything else just about Independence Day Resurgence, as sucky as it was funner than this was. Even though I couldn't follow that movie for shit. So yeah. I will see y'all next week. Maybe with my sanity still intact. So, bye-bye, everybody.